What's up? Good evening and good afternoon, good morning. Your boy, I'm back again. This is Bright Future TV. If today is your first time, guys, I'm gonna tell you to subscribe to Bright Future TV. This is where we look for information that benefits all of us. Okay, good. So today I'm gonna tell you about a lot of one particular document that you can get if in case you are waiting for employment, or in case if you have lost your job, okay, or in case you don't have a job. Stay tuned and subscribe down below. Check the down, you may see clothes, caps and bags. That's Bright Future merchandise. Okay, you can support this channel by purchasing or by ordering one of the clothes or the cap or whatever that you want from Bright Future merchandise. Thank you if you are my old subscriber. God bless you for always being there for us, and God richly bless you. Guys, don't forget that there is a guy that is reigning at this time. His name is Romeo Fine Boy. Guys, go and subscribe to Romeo Fine Boy. He's the talk in town right now. He's a Nigerian blogger, a musician as well. Man, he's the talk in town right now. Every blogger is promoting this guy because he's doing a very great job, which you need to turn your back and go and watch him on his channel. He's bringing a lot of updates there as I'm talking to you. God bless you for being here, and make sure you subscribe to Bright Future TV and share our videos. Thank you, guys. There's a permesso di soggiorno called permesso di soggiorno attesa di disoccupazione. Okay, it's very good for me to let you know. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah. So the name of the document is, please pay attention and listen. In case if you are immigrant or an asylum seeker, you must to pay very good attention. Okay, good. The name of the permit is called permesso di soggiorno per attesa occupazione. Attesa occupazione. Permesso di soggiorno attesa occupazione. So pay attention whilst I read details to you, in case if you need this kind of permit. Okay, you could also follow this instruction and then go get them right now. Okay, thank you so much. So pay attention. So he said the resident permit for awaiting employment. Okay, when is it released? When it is released, this the resident permit for pending employment is issued when at a time of renewal of the resident permit for subordinate work reasons, the worker does not have an employment contract but instead registered in the employment list. So for example, if you have a permesso di soggiorno, which you know that at the moment you are not working. Okay, let me just read also. I can explain very well to all of you there watching me. Okay, it's gonna be a very short video, at least 10 minutes will be fine. So therefore, the loss of the job does not constitute a reason for revocation of the resident permit for the non-AU worker and his legal residing family members. What should the foreigner do? The alien who loses the job following dismissal or resignation must present himself within 40 days from the date of the termination of employment relationship at the employment center and make a declaration satisfying with the activity previously carried out and the immediate availability to carry out work activity. The foreigner who loses his job can register on the job placement list at the employment center for the residual validate period of the resident permit, and in case with the exception of seasonal work or seasonal workers, for a total period of not less than 1 year, or in case for the entire duration of the income support benefit, during which you can look for a new job. So let me just take my time to explain this to all of you out there who are watching me. I want to say thank you. Pay attention, okay, so you can understand this very well. This is a document called permesso di soggiorno per attesa disoccupazione. Oh, I'm sorry, let me mention the name well so I don't make any mistake. Occupazione, sorry. Permesso di soggiorno attesa occupazione. That's the name of the document. This document is being given to people who don't have job, who have lost their job, who jobs have been cancelled, or let me say your contract has been cancelled. Okay, these are people who get this kind of documents in case if you don't have a job, in case you have lost your job, or even in case you are a seasonal worker. When we talk of seasonal workers are people who work as on the field, like agricultural workers. They are most of them are seasonal, like on the field, farmers. Okay, they work 6 months and wait to another 6 months and then they still work again. Okay, so these are people we call seasonal workers. So if you are that type of people who work as a seasonal worker, or your work has been cancelled, or you are looking for an employment, or you don't have a job at all, in case if you have your permesso di soggiorno and the permesso di soggiorno has expired and you need a contract to go and renew and you don't have that contract, the government said you don't have to get worried, because you can go to the questura and questura will renew the document for you and give you another one called permesso di soggiorno di attesa, per attesa di occupazione. Okay, that's the name of the soggiorno. But before you do so, there are instructions you need to follow. What are the instructions? Pay attention so you can teach somebody out there to follow the same instruction. Maybe you don't have a job right now. Maybe you have lost your job. Maybe you are looking for a job, but your soggiorno is about to expire. You are worried. You are thinking, this is a good news for you. So pay attention and listen. Okay, you first of all have to go to centro impiego. Centro impiego in English means employment center. Okay, it is where they give job, like job replacement. If you need a job, you can go to centro impiego. Most of you out there don't know what is called centro impiego. I'm here to explain to you. It is a place where if you are looking for a job, you can go and get a job. Even if you are new here in Italy and you don't have a curriculum, you can go there and they will print a curriculum for you. You tell them your profession, okay? You tell them your profession means what you are good in doing, the kind of job that you know you have done, or sometimes you can even back up with certificates to prove to them that, yeah, this is the work that I have done before. I have certificates that shows that I can do. They will put you on employment list. In case if there's job available, they will fix you there. Even if there's no job available, they will give you websites where you can look for job until you get it, and they will be keeping you in contact till they make sure you got a job. That is the work of centro impiego. You can also control your contract over there to see if your contract that they give you is correct or is fake. You can still control it over there. And those of you who need a job as well can also get a job through centro impiego. Okay, so if your permesso di soggiorno has expired and you want a contract to go and renew, you don't have to worry. Go to centro impiego, go and register within 40 days. Go and register. Like today, you lose your job, or today your contract got finished and you want to renew your document. Go to centro impiego and go and register for them for the disoccupazione, or let them register you and put you on their employment list. With those forms, you can go to the questura with it and they will renew your document for you and give you permesso di soggiorno per attesa occupazione. They will give you that kind of document, okay, which will grant you to work till you get a work contract to renew the old one. Instead of you to lose the document, they will not cancel, they will not block your document, but rather give you attesa di occupazione. Okay, it's a permit also that will give you a job to do. You can work with it, and then when you get the contract and everything, you can go and renew. When that one expires, the one that they give you expire, you can go and renew that your old permesso di soggiorno, so you don't lose the two the first permesso di soggiorno. I hope I make myself clear. Yes. And then the other thing that I want to say to you is that Many people did bonus cittadinanza, bonus di cittadinanza, yeah. That is the reddito di cittadinanza. People did it, and they call them in Centro Impiego. When you have a call or you have a message from Centro Impiego, mostly it's messages, not call. Most of them are messages, not call. When you get this message, it's not because they want to arrest you. Stop being afraid. I know many people here are always being afraid, not because they want to arrest you, not because they want to do anything to you. They want to ask you if you need a job, so they can put you on what? Look for a job for you. That's the main thing they can do for you, and then cancel the reddito di cittadinanza that you have done. You understand? So please don't get yourself wrong. Don't be panic. This message goes to anyone who had a message from Centro Impiego and being scared of. Don't be scared. That's the only thing that they need from you. And also, there is Seta 30. A lot of you out here don't know what Seta 30 is. I am here to let you know what Seta 30 is. Seta 30, the meaning of Seta 30 is tax in return. Tax in return. Okay, tax in return. Okay, for example, if you are working, it can be an immigrant, it can be a refugee, whatever. If you are working, or you can be an asylum seeker. If so far as you are working, you can request for this kind of money. It's good. It's very, very good. This money will help you, okay? Because it's your tax return. How do you get this tax return? In case if you have work, okay, and you need your tax return, all you need is your code. Your code. Somebody might ask me what is code. There's difference between code and booster paga. Booster paga is the one that you take every month, and the code is the one that you take every year. You get one code. The code comes every March. Every year March you get code. Every year March you get code. The further you are working, okay, and the code summarized all the amount of payments you've been taking the whole of the year. Let me short it that way. It's summarized to tell the government what you take every year. You understand? Good. So pay attention and do something good about this, because tax return money is very sweet. So you can go and chop it. It's your sweat. Okay. Seta 30 is formed for tax return for employees and retirees, like people who are working and those who have retired from the job. Okay, or like, let me say, pension. Yeah. So the model has several advantages. First of all, the taxpayer does not have to perform calculation and then obtain the refund of the tax directly in the pay slip or in the pension installment. If on the other hand he has to pay some of this deducted from his salary or pension. If very often the Seta 30 is presented because it is convenient, and there are deductible and expenses, from health expenses to mortgage. Okay, so this is how it works. How do you get the tax return? For example, if you are renting house, paying bills and all your bills, okay, you pay health care, you are taking care of, like paying of hospital bills also, and then just let me make it clear. So yeah, you are paying mortgage, interest, or various home bonuses. It should be remembered that the only taxpayer exempt are those who have only income from main resident or other non-leased buildings. So if you are paying your house rent and bills, you can go and request for Seta 30, whereby the government will calculate all these your expenses throughout the year. They will calculate all of them together and then give you your tax in return. They will do some deduction and addition and give you your tax return. This money is not small money. It depends. It depends on your job that you do and the tax that you pay and your expenses. That makes you. I know somebody who have sometimes 6,000 euros from this tax return. It's a great money, which I think all of you out there who qualify for this should go for. I know somebody who take, I think 3,000 which is last year, but it was an asylum seeker. Okay, it's a sweet money which you can also go for, and the time is now. The time is now. The only thing you need is your code. In case if you are working, you need your code and your receipt of the bills that you've been paying. You need all these things together, and then you book your appointments. Or I don't know your area what they request, but I think all should be the same. So you can make a call to your area, the CAF, especially CAF. Okay, call your CAF and book your appointment that you want to come and do your Sector 30, and then they will tell you what you need to come with. So if you are qualified, you can go, but only for people who are workers and people who are at pension. Okay, these are the people who can request for Sector 30 and enjoy the cash that comes out of it. All you need is your code and the receipt of your bills that you've been paid. Okay, so they will make the calculation. It's a lot. It can children's school fees and expenses, every expenses that you'll be making throughout the year. They will calculate all of them and then give you the tax return, which if you are lucky, you can take more than 3,000 euro or 2,000 or even less, 7,000 or 700. It depends on how much you've been paid and depends on how much tax you have been paid ever since. Okay, so thank you so much for being here on Bright Future TV. God bless you. Ciao.